want to talk about a special mower that I've come across. I picked up. I've been using it for a couple years now because it's such a cool mower. It's built by Ransomes, and really it's the Jacobson deck that was used from like the late 60s up until the early 90s. It's a magnesium deck. It's a Jacobson deck that was used by Echo, Sensation, Snapper. There are several brands that utilize this deck because it worked so well. Incredibly lightweight, very durable, and it worked great for push mowers. There were self-propelled versions. This one, I don't know if there was ever a self-propelled version. I know that there was a blade clutch version and there was a zone start. Mine is a zone start. Push mower, and it doesn't weigh a whole lot. So it's a push mower, doesn't weigh very much, and it's a rear discharge. They did have a bag for it. It was like a metal frame, and I'll put a picture of it on your screen here. But it's this particular version that I have is a commercial model. It even says it. Most of them that I've come across, the housing on the engine is all turned pink. All the decals are gone, or covered in oil, or the paint's flaking off. And I came across this one in Nebraska, of all places, for 50 bucks. And from the original owners, it was two brothers that owned it, and they just used it to kind of mow around their driveway, and then they stored it in their shed, and that was it. So it was really cool. And I told them it's going to go to a good home. I'm not selling it. I'm holding on to this one. But it's what further makes this even more special is these mowers typically came with a Briggs Stratton 4-cycle engine, the little 3.5 horse that was on so many of them. This has the 2-cycle on it, and this Briggs Stratton engine was only made from '86 to 1991. It was originally supposed to be a 10-year agreement with Briggs Stratton and Komatsu-Zenoah, who built it in Japan, to produce these engines for mowers. And I've seen them on Sensation mowers. There's several overseas brands that I'm not fully understanding, but there's several overseas brands that these engines were on. They were on the John Deere 12 SB. They were on, which was produced from '89 to '91, which I think was the last mower that used that engine. But they're extremely light. They weigh like 20 pounds, and the engine does. The downside was they were, of course, not very environmentally friendly, being a 2-cycle, 32 to 1 or 50 to 1 later. They were trying to make them meet emissions. But it was just, they were a dirty, smoky, smelly engine, but incredibly light, and it made for a fantastic mower. So this mower here, I definitely have been more than impressed with it. It has greasable wheels, ball bearing wheels. It rolls so easily. It's incredibly light. I use it for mowing hillsides. I am beyond impressed with the capabilities of the mower, and I understand why this deck on different brands, why this deck existed for so long, because it was such a fantastic mower. And you add that 2-stroke on top of it, and it's just really cool. It makes for a cool mower. anyway, you know, wanted to share that with you. It's a really neat mower, and thought you'd like it. So thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.